Say It Louder is brought to you by Bally Live, the ultimate destination for live sports, anytime, anywhere. Watch the action unfold and win rewards along the way. Download the free Bally Live app and start winning today.
All right, Angels GM Perry was asked if they would consider trading Shohei Ohtani. He said it's pretty self-explanatory with where we're at. All right, Russ. They're 5 games back in the West. Regardless of the standings, can they afford to let him hit free agency?
They cannot, right? And here's the tough part if you're the Angels. You were the team that won the sweepstakes to bring Shohei Ohtani over from Japan. Yep. He has been everything and more that you thought he would be. Yep. The guy leads baseball right now in home runs and leads the Angels in almost every offensive statistic and pitching statistic. Like, you were seeing something that we've never seen. I know people throw out Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth wasn't doing what Shohei Ohtani is doing right now. But they're currently in second place in the AL West. They are playing good baseball. They're 41-34. You get to the deadline and you are in earshot of the playoffs, you do have to go for it. You can't trade away your best player. I understand there. This is the situation that the Angels are in. Yep. You let Shohei get to free agency this winter, and there are going to be a lot of teams that want to pay him. Yeah. I think of it this way. I've kind of been workshopping how to explain the situation to people. It's like you have a Ferrari, right? You have a Ferrari, you love that Ferrari, and nobody else got the Ferrari that you got. It's one of one. And let's say you don't want to give up your Ferrari. You probably should if you're not going to be able to retain it. Let's say it's leased. And you keep it. You keep your Ferrari, and you're feeling really good about it. But you know, in 6 months, there's a chance that your Ferrari could get repossessed. That's how I would look at the Angels situation with Shohei Ohtani, because if you get to free agency, could the Angels bring him back? Absolutely they could. But once the Dodgers get involved, right, maybe the Padres get involved, maybe the New York Mets get involved, these teams that have deep pockets, the Chicago Cubs, if they might get involved, now you're having a bidding war with some of the top spenders in all of baseball. And that's not where you necessarily want to be if you're the Los Angeles Angels. Now, the Angels went out of their way to make Shohei comfortable. I do think that counts for something, and maybe they do have an opportunity to keep him in L.A., in Anaheim with Mike Trout. But it's going to be a lot tougher once he becomes a free agent.
I think what's going on here, right? You mentioned that they're playing well, and you don't want to disrupt that, and I totally understand it. I also think, to your point, you said they tried to make him comfortable. They're probably selling to him this idea that, listen, we're getting better finally, and we can continue to get better into the future. But to your point, and I think this is the most valuable one, if you trade him, you know you're getting something back in return. Yeah. If you wait until free agency, you better know that you got that checkbook, and whatever number you need to write on that thing, you are writing it, or else this wasn't worth it from a transactional standpoint. And that's a really tough spot to get in, because the teams that you mentioned, they have shown that they don't give a damn about how much they got to spend if they want to be successful.
And the Los Angeles Dodgers tried to trade for him last deadline. The Angels, of course, said no, you don't want to trade him to your crosstown rival. But that's another team that they didn't spend a ton this offseason, because you know that a lot of teams, though, the big fish is out there this winter. And that number is
building up the war chest.
I've said $600 million on this show before, and that's not hyperbolic. Like, that's what it's probably going to be. 500 is probably going to be a seat at the table.
What would you do if you had that kind of money?
I wouldn't be working with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. JP has said things like that to me
I totally get it
on this program, so it's okay.